I don't know what we're in store for today. I do have a mission. I'm not impressed with these drones. I haven't figured it out, like, logistically, like how to handle the fuel. The fact that I need to exhaust the outputs in order for it to continue working is massively frustrating. I can produce, hopefully, enough plastic forever. Worst case scenario, I might turn down production a little bit on this. All that basically means is that I won't be producing as much plastic. But if it continues to be a problem, I'll just switch these over to converting it into fuel and putting it into a packager and flushing it before it gets here. But the Caterium keeps flowing. At least it should be. Caterium, that's the canister factory. Fuel Mama should be going to Caterium. I should have named these better. These empties should be going to get more bottles. But I feel like I wanna stick a train on this. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna basically put a train line. I want to say outside this, and then I'll bring it around. Actually, you know, once I get on the other side of this, I can bring it in. And then along the side. How much space is over there? I gotta scope this out first. I don't think it's feasible. Yeah, I would probably need to move a bunch of stuff. We're gonna need so much room for trains. Yeah, I almost feel like the train is gonna come diagonal along the map. Let's just have a look here. I'm almost gonna put it beelined to this, and I can put stops somewhere along the way, but I need to bring it down this way, and then I'm going to bring it over to the empties depot. And I'll get it to bring fuel down here, I guess, and empties back. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring the Caterium via it as well. Yeah. So it's gonna bring Caterium to here. Take fuel to here. I may just stop producing the fuel. Or just sink it. I guess the real problem that I have is that I don't need to be producing the fuel if I'm not using drones. Or cars or anything. To do. I don't think I'll be producing anything from here that I will want. That I'm not prepared to cart down this to this train station. More Caterium. I'm bringing that through there, but that's got a smart splitter. I still haven't done everything I need to do with that plastic. I'll put a splitter here, and I'll bring the... Oh, I need to bring the second floor here. Let's finish something first. Yeah, I've achieved all of this. I just need to put these 3 guys up top. 5, 3, 6. I'll need 6 of them up above. Let's do this on frames. This is probably high enough, and I'll only need this area. So do I have another spot here? Could put a concrete post here. No clipping. Could make it an elevated railway. Is this gonna clip with anything? Thought I'd put another one on here. As long as there's no clipping, I don't care. That's... This looks good. Good, I can take this apart. You destroy the right thing. Miserable shit. Alright. Now. Let's scope this sitch out. Let's double check. Manufacturer, 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 supercomputer. Perfect. I think it makes the most sense to put... So that's that 4. Well, this is not worth overclocking. Underclocking this would make more sense. You don't need any of the outputs from that. You don't need any of the outputs from that. And you need the outputs from both of those. Then this doesn't make sense. Okay. That's the inputs. That's the 1.6. We need to gather. So as long as I leave space on either side. Excellent. These two are going to be high-speed connector. Those four are computer. This is high-speed connector. These four are computer. No. Computer, and this is super computer. That actually feels real stupid, but anyway, 32. I need 80% on all of these. This one is 1.6, so I need 80% on these. As I do this, oops. As I do this, I realize that I should have done 20% more, and all of these numbers would work out. And then I gotta destroy this drone operation. So stupid. I love watching them go around, but the fact that we need to supply them with fuel is kind of dumb. And having them transport fuel is even dumber. They would make more sense if you have the trains training the fuel around. Packaged fuel. Because you'd only have to put the fuel as an input. Anyway. Alright, what do you guys need? Quick wire, cable, and circuit boards. You need circuit boards, cables, and plastics. So let's do cables and circuit boards. Let's start with cables. Where are my cables? You are not able. You input to cables. Excellent. Are you all cables? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's see. Cables are right there in the middle. So I can have them come up here. Okay. So anywhere in, I'll just landmark this here. Production, logistics. There, if I can get it. Can I make the cables come up through that hole? No. Make them come up here. We could make them... Yeah. Yeah, this is my best bet for cables. So I'm gonna need a merger here. The output right here. This still makes sense. And I'll have that connect to this. What are you guys doing? 30 cables? Okay. And it's 150. Need Mark 3. Oh. Uh, then I need... Okay, cables up. Looks like I just put... that doesn't make any sense, does it? It should be over there, coming this way. Okay. You gonna be rapid. 80%. You... Actually, no, I'm an idiot. You know what? It really doesn't matter. And then you need to be 80%. Right, so I need cables to go all around. Move that slightly. There. 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 Let's see what numbers we're looking at. The limiters... The limiters are going to be tier 1. High-speed connectors, tier 1. Compute... No. That's a ton. That's going to be a Mark 5 belt. Yep. Going to be Mark 4 at least. Okay, so let's say that's the plastic. We'll make this the quick wire. Maybe it makes sense to pump this out the back. Which one of these is quick wire? That's quick wire. Deal with that. It's quick wire. Are you not attached? Is that the problem? I don't think you're attached, or you're not powered on. You're not getting Caterium ingots. Could be. It's a merger. This is a splitter. What am I supposed to tap into this now? What? Why do you not have a connection? Reproduce. Oh. It's a colossal fuck up on my part. He has power, he has a recipe. So I can split the Caterium here. Okay. Right. And then I can pipe that up to one of these. Probably this one. Because it's the furthest over. I'll get the cables from there. So I can put the cables like this. So that's cables. Quick wire here, and then plastic, I don't know. I'll split it there and bring it this way. So this one here should be quick wire will come up from here, from a smart splitter. Do 6. Oh, no, no, no. No, no. Oh. You know what? I don't hate it. Okay. And then this particular case, I want the center to be any, and I want the right to be overflow. So I mustn't be producing as much Caterium as I had hoped. Oh, are you fucking joking? How fast is this belt? How did I not hook that up? We're cooking. I need 180. This is not gonna do it. I'm gonna need a lot more. Alright, so I got K-Ethereum. Now I need to tap the plastic. That I'm going to want. These are producing plastic. Some of these are underclocked, right? They are not underclocked. So that's a big fat belt because that's looking for 700, 800 and something? That can't be right. It's a Merc 5 belt. I don't think I have saturation here, but I think this has something to do with fuel production. Okay, well, I can tap it anywhere along here. Should be producing 240, so I'll need a Mark III belt. Let's put the splitter here. So that's splitting. This is a smart splitter. So to the left, I want any. That I want overflow. Just so that I keep that going. Wait. I'm already tapping the plastic. For how much? And 12, 12, 12, 36, 46, 56? It's about 60. Producing 240. It's still a Mark III belt. What the hell am I talking about? Okay. That's the plastic. Mark IV. Mark IV, Mark III. I may rejig this afterwards. Do that. So I guess coming out of here is quick wires in the middle. So these are cables. I think they all need cables. They all need cables. So for that one, I'll just put splitters. Let's go for this one. Yeah, I made this too tall. No. None of these are going to exceed one belt. He doesn't need... Oh. Yep. Sorry, family aggro. Kind of snuck up on me. Yeah, I kind of, don't think I need that. I need to bring the circuit boards up. Whoops, I didn't mean to put... Damn. Put that back. No, actually. Am I bringing up quick wire? Yes. Cable, which I've already handled. So quick wire and circuit boards. And then plastic. Okay. I cocked this up. I'm obviously not producing enough. Let's switch this to overflow and switch the right to any. So let's saturate that and then trickle feed the rest. None of these have outputs. All of this got to come up. So the AI limiters just go into the final product. I just need to bring the circuit boards up. Plastic cables, quick wire. Let's bring the circuit boards this way. Let's get rid of... Bring the quick wire up on this side. But, let's see here. You need circuit boards. Sorry, quick wire? Aha! We're on this side. Let's put them here. Control C. Control V. Control V. Control C. Control V. Control V. That's computer, that's computer. These guys will want 334. Figure out that there's something inefficient about this in a minute. So I just need one splitter. 168. Okay. This should be quick wired. So that's the quick wire going where it's supposed to go. That's the cable. So what else do you need? You need circuit boards, and that's it. You also need circuit boards. So this will be fine. I just need the circuit boards to come over here. The circuit boards. Seven, 8, 32, less than 60. The AI limiters I'll bring up and run parallel, or maybe I'll run them directly across the ceiling here. But if that's what I'm going to do, then I'm going to bring these around the corner. Okay. Really hate the fact. Yeah, let's do that. Forgetting one. And then I can bring this around the corner here. Pop it up that way. This. That's circuit boards. And splitter. Okay, so that's circuit boards. What's left? Plastic. These guys are good. Let's get some power up here. It's the best place to tie in some power. Directly, I would imagine. Right here. Upgrade it. Did 80%, 80%, 80%, percent. Okay, so now I need to thread the needle with plastic. That's easy enough to do. Let's get a splitter. I'm gonna have to raise you up. Boo. Not sure how I want to do this. I think I'm gonna have to back that off. Let's put it here. That's how much plastic? Yeah, it's it is going to be a weird little juke, I think. That's a Mark III. How high is too high? Not my cleanest work. Nope, not gonna do it. Uh, six, um, come on, brain. I think this is the only way to do it. Yep. In order to do that, then I would need to do something like this. So I think at this point, I don't think that actually works out better. Let's take that and that and that and get rid of that. The little things that count. Okay. These are connected. These probably aren't. You're not getting enough plastic. Why is that? Probably because this guy hasn't saturated yet, and he might never. Alright, and then all of that is a problem because I can't drain this. Should end up happening is I should get an influx of... Uh, why am I not getting enough oil? I stick a tap off of this or something? What's happening here? Oh. What's the problem here? It's full. That's full. It's full. You are fully overclocked. You should also be fully over. I should be using all of that water. Is your problem. Are you not overclocked? That's what I'm starting to think. I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna. Is that all it was? Something somewhere had to do the fucking math. Pardon my French. Sleepy! You never stick around. Break my heart. Not really. If you don't want to hang out, I don't want to make you. Just be annoying. Now, up at the top here. Great success! That thing is pumping away. That's full. That's full. Alright. It's these little inefficiencies that and I know this is low because at least one of these is still filling up that one. This guy starts filling next. Now we're producing plastic. Not what I meant to do. That's a Mark III belt. Maybe 240, 270. Just for cosmetic reasons, I want to fix this. Foundations. Now it doesn't look weird. I need to bring more stuff up. Gotta be... I'm gonna need this to go the distance to get all of that stuff. Perfect. Yeah, I'm... Obviously, mistakes were made. Okay. And then... I'm gonna need a big old blender. Not a blender, anyway. Oh. This guy would be super computer. 107%. Wait, I think I need... Yeah, I need plastic to go into that too. So I'll put a splitter right there, and so I'll need a hole in the floor. This, this. That's not going to play nice at all. Kind of have not that. Nope, don't like that at all. Yep, we'll do that. Means, in theory, I don't need that or that. Now we'll get rid of this and that. Graceful. This will be the through holer through the floor. I was like, why didn't it attach? So that's the AI limiter, so now I need to get plastic. What's the height here? I feel like that actually works. It would have been too good if I had actually gotten that right. Now we got some plastic. Hey, JC. Yeah, toddlers are something else. Bottomless pits of energy. I just want to periscope this up. Oh, damn, that's going to work perfectly. No, 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 no. I don't do diagonals. Not like that. 3 years old, eh? Yeah. That's it. Now I need power. Power! Let's bring it here. And we are supercomputing. Being a bit optimistic with that. Yep, and then when I get a chance, I add a sloop. Oh, 4 sloops. Man, the stuff that I stockpile. Just from building and destroying belts with stuff on. I don't think there's anything in here I want to keep. Let's put that up there. Get rid of that shitty little piece of ammo. I don't have room for any of this, so I'm producing all of it. Yep. Literally nothing worth keeping. Do I have something? Think. There really shouldn't be any plastic. We need... Yep. Okay. Why do I have so many machine frames? It must be from building and breaking the... Why am I sinking so much plastic? I should not be sinking this much plastic. Is this smart splitter configured correctly? Yep. Everything should be... This is not fast enough. Not by a long shot. Holy crap. Uh, 56 plastic, 128 plastics, 180. It needs to be at least a Mark III. Yeah. What I should see is absolutely nothing coming out that pipe. long pole in the tent here? Oh. Aterium again. You still hanging out, JC? I am making fuel like a boss. Alright, I want to train my Caterium because I can't trust this thing. In my grand scheme of things, I need 240 Caterium, and for whatever reason, this just ain't doing it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the? No. Jesus. Why was I doing that? Oh, this is... Left should be overflow. Why is this not making sense? That's a Mark III, that's a Mark III. That's a Mark III. Is it the guy down here? That is also not a Mark III. He should be. Mark III. Your Mark III is the one up above a Mark III. That's a Mark III. Am I... There's 270. It's exactly a Mark III belt. Why under any circumstances would I be getting overflow from this? There should literally be nothing. Okay, cool. This makes perfect sense. I think I need to change something here. Let's get rid of that. Let's do a queue per container. Okay. And then that's too high. This ensures that I exhaust everything that's in here, and he can always put whatever he needs to down. And if it ever does get full, because this is just not pulling, then I start... Should do that at a decent rate. Okay. That should have streamlined my Caterium. I don't think they're ever going to saturate. It's going to take a while, but they eventually will. It's a little slow. The faster belt should cause this to fill up faster. Okay. I still feel like I want to train this. Why did I feel it was necessary to do that stupidity? Yeah, once this ramps up, it gets real quick. Look at it go. We are making supercomputers. I'm up to 35 already. I might take the sloop out of it afterwards. See the purple stuff coming out of it. It's cooking it. Power 240 megawatts? Wow. How am I doing for power? I'm just fine. Circuit boards might be the problem here, but this should never be waiting, I don't think. As long as this gets to 6 and this gets to 8, before that completes, I got the perfect balance. 7. Oof, gonna be close. 6, 6, 6, 8, 8, 8. Take it to 9. Take it to 9. Ooh, right under the gun. Holy crap. Can't have that slow down at any point. As long as this is more or less steady belt, we're probably good. Why does that look so weird? What a weird little graphical artifact that was. I think it has something to do with this belt. That's so hard to look at. This is ideal. Is it gonna get stuck waiting? I may need to put a Mark IV belt on that. Oh. Well, it's not bringing that much. I had to wait for the next one, I guess. Canister factory. That's the Caterium gold mine. Something just... As long as I get my supercomputers, I don't really care what happens over here. I almost set up trains. I almost think I still should. Do I have any new slugs? I have to do another sweep through here at some point. Well, since I have supercomputers, I'm on to the next one. And I'll have to make a new factory. I think at this point, I'm going to push into the... I'm going to push into this area because I think this is one of the original starting areas. Like, it has a few Mercer spheres and stuff, but it's basically a ton of iron and copper and limestone. So this is like the kiddie starting area. And I could see what they were talking about. Like, these function as roads. Like, these flat areas. So if you want to drive vehicles, you can bring them through these areas and stuff like that. And you don't have to basically pave the entire planet. I have arrived. And I'm going this way, Superman! Two! A drone! I should check out what's happening here, but I don't think I put a break in the pipe. Indeed, I did not. Everything looks green. Bye-bye now. No! Have I been playing for 2 hours? I know when I hit the 2-hour mark, I'm gonna have to go. friend of mine's son's having his first birthday, so I'm gonna head up that way for 2-ish. It's about 40 minutes from now. Whether or not William wants to go, he's been rough lately. I've struggled with him to get even the simplest things done. Well, what have we unlocked? Nuclear power.
Milestone reached. The nuclear power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste. Fix-It reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation are also contracted to work on project assembly. Fix-It also reminds you that willful exposure to radiation will not result in any bonuses regardless of how many functional limbs it produces. Project part number 7, the magnetic field generator, should enter production as soon as possible. Any unnecessary delays will be noted.
So I'm manufacturing both of those, but then I'm going to need to do an assembly director system. Let's stick a few more hard drives in there. It's going to be... Just select that for now. 15 minutes before the thing comes back. Oh, how do I always... I limit... Oh, I must have been making splitters and stuff. Oh, I gotta process more food. Remains. Turn this into spitter. Should be able to go to protein. Got DNAs. $43 tickets. Oh, it's many of those to go through. Temporarily, of course. The power almost quadruples. They don't tell you this. Why does this say 25% efficiency? 26? Go to... Here. Next one will be Stinger. I literally should have been doing that the whole time. Live and learn. Live and learn. Oh, I have everything to get that one. I should just do that. As soon as I switch this recipe. Then I guess it's Hogger. Well, I guess I'm about to hit the... No, I'm not even going to make it to the 2-hour mark, I don't think. I gotta go chase my boy, and if he wants to go, then he's gonna have to do disturbing and, you know, things like washing his face. For some reason, he doesn't enjoy that very much. Let's make some DNA. Dino DNA. Let's... I should have everything I need here. The wire... Copper wire and aluminum. What? Please tell me I have a big fat stockpile of wire. Silly me. I put the word copper in there thinking that, you know, there might be different kinds of wire. Oh. MF ain't back. $200 of those. 400 of those. Radio. I only have 5? Something's wrong. I have time. Almost positive I set up radio controlled. What could possibly be the problem here? I'm not making enough aluminum casing. Not making enough aluminum scrap. Oh, okay. So mad. I just keep getting screwed by this factory every friggin' turn. I may have to swap it out for pure aluminum ingots. I can't do this sloppy alumina or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, sorry if I missed you, JC. I thought you were sticking around. Maybe it would show if you left, I think. But I appreciate if you're busy too. That's fine. You mother. What's the problem? Okay. But why would I really hate the whole valving system. I mean, in theory, should be able to get one onto this somehow. I may change the angle of that to see if I can get a valve on that pipe. And I'm not sure if the valve should affect this entire pipe though. Like just that segment. Am I voiding enough of this? Does not appear that I am. I'm gonna have to rethink this here, I think. Yeah, of course that's gonna fill up. Wait, what? Oh, that... Yes. Yeah, we're going to Jackson's. In about 20 minutes, so I need you to wash your face and get dressed. Yeah, but your face was dirty the last time I looked, so could you clean it, please? So this does actually need to leave. For this... We need a valve. That gets the water. The water's leaving. This guy's water's staying full. It's the alumina on this side. water. Okay. How much do you need? 108. You are producing 36. So that's 102, 72. No, not that. Oh. So that should start voiding. So what should happen now that I have that limited? This should always be empty. This guy should pretty much stay full because I've limited using this valve, this to 72. It has to pull that. Which means this should start producing again. Gotta remember, it's really a shame that that clips so badly. I really feel like I could have put that a little lower. That also means this is the same process over here. So you're looking for, you're putting out 60. You're looking for 180. Which means... So everywhere where I have this crazy feedback loop BS, you're gonna have to use pipes correctly. Which also gives me a great idea. Because I have a feedback system at the other end. But I think I'm done. I think if I didn't just hit the 2-hour mark, I'm about to. It always makes me feel like it's going to end there. So I should have everything but the radio control units, but those should be fixed now that I'm not worried about this efficiency problem. Rain. Rain is good. I was using them for flow, but like when you have them feeding back into each other like that, it's a bit of a crapshoot. So by being able to limit the input from the larger source, then you're ensuring that you exhaust the output. You don't stymie your production. Posture is so bad. Back hurts. From all this carrying on, eh? No? Alright, let's stop that. Boop, 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 boop. Can't get it back out. That's too bad. Throw this in here and blew up.